Yeah, we both had the flu last week. So
That's great.
Yeah, the show was this close to being canceled this week.
Yeah, I bet.
literally, it was.
I mean,
yesterday we were like, all right, let's do it.
yep. We decided just yesterday.
And that's why we asked you guys yesterday. Well,
Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus.
And thank you guys so much
That's
for
crazy.
coming.
Well,
on
shit. Since we're like saying thank you to guests, should we start this thing? You wanna...
should we?
I think we should.
I don't know, man. I kind of like just messing around. I don't know if I want to start the show yet.
All right, fine.
All right, so welcome to the Rule 62 show.
Thank you.
I am Costa,
And I am Darin.
and this is, well, we're Rule 62 show. So we're gonna go over to the right and to my right, and we're gonna introduce this man first.
Hi, I'm Sam.
I'm Nick.
I'm Tori.
And I am still Darin.
Full circle.
There
Didn't
you go.
change how full circle you said it.
Full circle. Speaking of which, speaking of full circle, we are. There's gonna be a full circle coming soon to Georgia.
Right?
To come to Georgia.
Yep, somewhere in there.
If you don't know what that is a nonprofit organization that helps young kids in recovery have a place, a safe place to go to and without drugs and alcohol, and learn how to have fun being sober and learn about faith and recovery, the 12 steps.
It's going to be dope.
Yeah.
It's going to be so fun.
It's going to be cool. I'm so glad that they're bringing one out here. Damn, I just plug everything, don't I?
I know.
After missing those plugs,
We'll never miss a plug again.
Nope. I could plug the multimedia app right now.
Okay.
Shame, is it shameless plug time already?
I mean, I just kind of already did.
All right.
So I could plug it. I could plug the Most High Media app, available everywhere
What?
What?
where apps
Everywhere.
are
Where
sold.
apps are available, you can
But,
download it.
I'm not gonna plug that just yet. I'm not gonna plug that.
We'll
just
hold
yet.
that one. We're going to hold that one for later. It's not the time.
No, but for tonight, I was thinking about. We were thinking about. I'm always selfish.
Only a lot. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm always selfish. But no, so we were like, all right, this is the Rule 62 show, right? But I mean, and if you've watched us at all over the past 3-4 episodes,
Yeah, it's episode 4 already.
I mean, you would know that Rule 62 is all about not taking yourself so damn seriously and having fun in sobriety. But at the same time, we never really gave our thoughts about that topic. So today, what we decided to do was kind of, speaking of full circle, bring stuff back and actually have the topic of Rule 62, not taking yourself so damn seriously and having fun in sobriety. So what that means to me is without, having fun, I wouldn't have gotten sober. You know what I mean? Because that was really I'm 25 years old. You know what I mean? I've only been on Earth for 25 years.
so old.
I know, it's old as hell.
Embarrassing.
But in all honesty, I wouldn't. We got some 30-year-olds in the house.
Guilty.
I wouldn't have gotten sober had I not known that you can have fun in recovery. Did I say it right?
I think you're on the right track, yeah.
Okay. If I didn't know, if I didn't have fun in recovery, if I didn't know that you can have fun in recovery, I wouldn't have gotten sober. You know what I mean? And it was all about, my first, 3 months when I was at this group called Insight that we're actually all from, that we all met. I went to this place called Step One, which is pretty much their halfway house, and that literally, pretty much saved my life because it made me realize that I can actually have fun in recovery. You know what I mean? We went out every Friday and Saturday. We would go out and just as a whole group, this 60 to 100 people that have been there. There's way more that have been there. You know what I mean? But over the course of my time, every Friday and Saturday night, we would go out and we do stuff like Cardboard Warriors, which I think y'all just did last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't there because I had the flu, but that's one of my favorite functions because it's literally dodgeball, but you make forts out of cardboard, and if the ball hits the cardboard, you're not out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's a cool little spin on dodgeball, and I love dodgeball. Or like we'll go out and we'll go camping, or we'll all go to the beach. Like the 100 of us will go to the beach down in Florida, and it's just like it's spiritual. It teaches you how to have fun in recovery. It's enthusiastic sobriety. You know what I mean? That's literally what it is. And it's just saved my life. And if it wasn't for me realizing that I could have fun in recovery, like I'd still be getting high. You know what I mean? Because like that was how I had fun, was getting high or getting drunk, which was actually my main thing. But I was got high too, so.
Just a little bit of everything. I mean,
Just a little
he
bit
likes
of-
variety, all right? He just needs a little variety in his
Like,
life.
you know, you don't want to just get drunk all the time.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, no, you want
You
to
gotta switch it up.
You gotta
switch
throw
it
in
up,
some. You gotta throw in some
exactly.
pills or something. You know what I mean? Like, always cocaine though. Always cocaine, because you always got to stay up.
We're super sober.
Oh yeah. But that's pretty much all I got on the topic for right now. I mean, we'll come back and we'll start talking about more stuff. But for now, I'm gonna pass it over to this guy over here, Sam. So,
Sam.
What's up?
what you think, man?
Yeah, I love this topic. I mean, this is 100%, and it was like a huge struggle for me getting sober, you know what I mean? Because I was like so set on the idea that like what I had found in drugs and alcohol was like going to be my happiness for the rest of my life, and was going to be my enjoyment and my euphoria and my relationship, you know, and that was so, I had that so engraved in my mind just from using, that like the idea of taking that away was, you know, like taking away what I thought was going to be like my enjoyment in life, and what I thought was fun. And I think that was something so cool to get proved wrong by, as far as recognizing that I could actually enjoy my life more being sober, and actually like still feel that that real like sense of joy and happiness, something that was I'd always seen as so synthetic, you know, because that was what I'd found in drugs. And I remember, you know, being sober for my first few weeks and withdrawing on the couch and just feeling miserable.
Going to camp
I did not want to stay outside withdrawing off heroin.
You told me you
That
would be able to stay up longer than me.
Yeah, man. I was, an altered condition. So, you know, it was first getting sober, you know, I was just really doubtful. And I think that was something so cool about like the enthusiasm in our sobriety program, as far as people really searching for enjoyment. Because I've been to, I don't know how many treatment centers before coming to Insight. And all of them were so serious, and I'm just naturally a serious person. That was always how I treated life. That was why I enjoyed drugs so much, was I didn't have to put in any work to not take anything so seriously. You just take some and you don't feel anything. Yep. So I think it was really cool getting sober and just actually like laughing for the first time. And I think the coolest part about all of it was the realization that the only way to not take myself so seriously, which in my head is another way of just enjoying life, was through other people. Through the love and care of other people around me, whether directed towards me or me giving that, was where I found actual enjoyment in life, something that I just didn't think was going to be possible without the use of drugs. And I think, I mean, it was just amazing feeling that for the first time, whether it was in the car with you, Darin, or with Tori, going to outpatient or in outpatient or hanging out, you know, all that stuff I did just getting sober. I think it was so cool to actually, you know, feel enjoyment through, you know, loving other people. And I think it's super cool, you know, remembering how they talk about in the big book of all of our problems are out of self-centered fear. And that consistently has been an issue in my life of being scared and being all caught up in my head and thinking that using or separating myself from the people around me was going to be my best option. And I think it was really cool recognizing that the solution to that was going to be other-centered and other-centered faith versus self-centered fear and trust and love in other people. And I think that was the coolest part about Rule 62 for me, was actually just seeing happiness in life without just some chemical being in my body or something like that. But yeah, that's what I think.
Plus, I don't think I've ever had a better belly laugh
Oh yeah.
when I was getting high. You know what I mean? Like, then just genuinely laughing with people when I was sober. You know what I mean? Just about nothing. Fucking 4 o'clock in the morning and shit.
I don't remember my exact belly laugh, but I do know it was a real one.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, strange.
All right, let's pass it over to Nick T and Tori.
All right. I don't know. I guess like fun in sobriety, right?
See.
I was mostly thinking about what Sam touched on, and like freedom from self. Just like me being able to get out of my way, and with, I don't know. I guess like with, I'm in early recovery, but thus far, like I feel like I've been able to see myself closer than I've ever been to, in a real way, to the things I was chasing when I was getting high. Like, like deep down those like, just not being okay, or just being like caught up in my head too much in my life, and it, just trying to run the show all the time. And so that's kind of like what I think of when it comes to having fun in sobriety, is just the amount that I've been able to get out of my way. I still struggle with it. I still am like the same person with the same problems and like character defects, but I think like I've felt closer to those things that I've like yearned for. I didn't know what I was looking for, but now I feel like closer to the real thing than ever. And it all kind of revolves around like me, like the freedom from self. That's kind of like, to me, that's like fun, like is when I can get out of my own way, get out of my head, just like be able to hang with people and just be one of the many, not be like me against the world, every day.
That's a good one.
That's how things were, so I guess that's like my one thought on that. And then, I don't know, there were other thoughts, but just being able to get out of my way, have fun. I definitely think it's like not possible for me without other people. I need other people to steer me and stuff and guide me, and like that, and having that support and like love and help from other people, it allows me to like have access more of that freedom, and be like, okay, like I know I'm on the right track. I trust these people. Like I'm doing good things, and they have my back with that. And so that frees me up even more to be like, I can be silly and goofy, and like I don't need to worry about like, like being self-conscious or, or like taking myself too damn serious. Like I can just go out and be silly, act like a little kid, and that be okay,
Sometimes it's all you need is just act like a little kid every now and then.
Yeah.
I act like a little kid most of the time. It's almost a problem.
I don't think Darin actually knows that he's like pretty.
Not
big kid.
30 yet. Not 30 yet. Not yet,
Sorry,
Tori.
Fucking soon. There.
Soon.
But yeah, that was mostly all I was thinking, was like the freedom from self aspect of, having fun. Without that, without like being able to be like, I don't, know what I'm doing, and I need help like from other people, whether it's just like I need friends, I can't be somebody that goes about my business, like, and says, oh, I'm going to go to school, or I'm going to like pursue this career, and I'm just going to put my head down and grind. Like I can't do that. I need to have relief, in some form. And the closest thing to that today is like, that works better than anything I've ever experienced. And I'm still like, I suck at it, I'm not good at it, but like connections and, even if it's something like coming home and like seeing the guys I live with and like just seeing how they're doing. And I don't know, that's a big change from how I used to live my life. Everything, every second of every waking moment was about me and my situation. And, it's taken like a lot of people talking to me, and a lot of like just not getting it to start to see like, you know, how wrong that is and how like opposite of what it could be, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking about.
I forgot to throw this in there when I was. Excuse you.
Yeah, I'm excused.
I forgot to throw this in there when I was talking at first, but I want to hear some of your favorite, most memorable experiences, like stories that y'all have of having fun in recovery. You know what I mean? I want to kind of give people watching kind of hope and strength, like anybody that's newly sober or anything like that, like kind of hope and strength that like you can have fun. Like this is what we do. Like you can do the type of stuff that you wanted to do when you were getting high, but never really got the chance to because you were high. You know what I mean? Like, what are some of those stories? You don't have to say it right now. Like, think about it when it comes up later on. If you think about it, like, say it. But you know what I mean? Like, I do want to kind of throw that in there. If you do have those stories, and I'm sure every one of us do, you know what I mean? Like, let's talk about it. You know?
Not a goddamn one.
Not one story. Tori?
Me? All right. I'm glad you said that because it's like literally what I was going to talk about. So I didn't know if that was like wrong or whatever. I know there's no wrong.
No, I mean, I share some of my favorite experiences.
But so like right when I think about this topic, like not taking yourself so seriously, like I never did that. I just took care of myself my entire life. I took care of like my mom and like my brothers and just like grew up really quickly. So like I never acted like a kid. I didn't like go and like just fuck off, you know. I just didn't. So it was super foreign to me coming here, or coming to like inside the group. And then like as far as like having fun, like in general, like I didn't know that was a thing. I like was sober, like, or not sober. I like hadn't been sober since I was 10. I started getting high on my 11th birthday. Did it consistently my entire life. So like that's it. I didn't have fun getting fucked up. It was just that was how I was not sick.
That was
that gave me life. Yeah, that was my entire life. That is what every minute that I was awake revolved around getting pills to not be sick. Like the last like 7.5 years. Before that was other stuff. But so like nothing was fun. Like life was miserable. And I thought that I had like figured it out. Because I wasn't sick constantly. Because like I had a cure.
Yes.
And that was the bar that I had set. Like that was an ideal day. Was just like I'm not sick today, which is fucking miserable. Like I know that now.
Super low bar.
I know that now. But so that's how it was. So there wasn't anything to compare it to where it was like, oh, like I had fun getting fucked up sometimes. Like I go to parties and like hang with my friend. Like I didn't have friends. Like I didn't have friends. And so I came like to get sober 1.5 years ago, and kind of put a 10-year relationship on pause, which then like ended. And I thought that this was like a death sentence, honestly. I didn't see like any reason to go on with life. And like, fuck, was I wrong? Thank God. Because like now I have fucking people like you guys are talking about the freedom from self. Like I have people that love me. And I actually know that. And like, those are the times, like being with those people, like those are the most fun times. Like I think of hanging with Alec and Sam in the cave and just like fucking off and like joking. I mean, like just my stomach would hurt every fucking night because we're just joking around. I remember like my first belly laugh. I 100% remember it. And I was on the swings after Alec had gotten 1 year sober, and I had like I don't know, probably like 4 months sober maybe.
Nice.
And I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Literally nothing. Everyone was like, why the fuck are you laughing? But I couldn't stop laughing. Like I just had fun. Like that was the first time where it was just like, I just felt super free. And like okay to be myself. Like I didn't care that people were like, what the fuck is Tori doing? Like she's 29 years old, like get it together. So it's just amazing. And like being older, like I didn't think I could have fun. I didn't think like that was like gonna be a thing at any point. I kind of figured I passed that point. Like missed out, cool, like continue on with fucking life and like be an adult, which like I am, which is awesome. And I've never actually been able to do that, like successfully. But like fucking like recently 14 and fucking 16-year-old and I don't know, Jack's 15, 16, like took me fucking, is he really? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Just keep growing up.
It's weird every year. It's like,
It's like an annual thing. I don't understand it.
Like took me to fucking Build-A-Bear and like we like went on the carousel and like did all this kid shit and they're like, this is your day to like be a kid, Tori, like you were never a kid, like this is your day to be a kid. And it's just like there's shit like that like that's like unheard of. It is. So like just being with fucking people that I know love me for the first time and accept me and like don't fucking judge me, like allows me to be free to like be myself and like fuck off and just laugh. Just shit that I've never had. So it's fucking saved my life. That's what I was thinking.
Solid. I like it. Okay. You gonna... It's on me now?
It's on you.
It's on me now.
It's on you. Literally, the camera's on you.
First,
and me.
First off, we have two special shout outs. Victoria says that she loves that you're happy. It makes her happy.
Oh, thank you.
She's so sweet.
And Bitsy says, Tori, I love her.
Bitsy?
Yeah.
Oh, Bitsy! Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yep.
So those are two special shout outs. And before I give my thoughts, I also want to open it up to anyone watching. You got any questions or you want our input on something? Dude, just throw it in the comments section and we'll answer it live. Whatever y'all got.
It does not have to be about the topic, by the way. If you're just questioning anything about recovery, if you need help, if you're struggling, if you're watching this and you just want to throw your input and say what you think about the topic of Rule 62, go ahead and let us know and we'll read it off and get you some clout. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that, guys.
I'm still young. I'm hip, right? I'm hip.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have derailed.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
He's 29. He wouldn't understand.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, my thoughts on Rule 62, which, by the way, we probably should have led the Rule 62 show with the topic of Rule 62.
That would be fine.
We didn't think about that.
And Nikki T, you're still the coolest dude I know, Bitsy said.
Oh, thanks, Bitsy.
Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, but Bitsy, I love you. But so wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Rule 62. Actually, Sam, you're the reason I chose the Rule 62 as the name of the show because Sam brought this meeting as a topic one time.
Yeah, I never heard it until you brought it up. Actually.
Yeah, and so you're the one who taught me what this was, and
Stop
then
being
yeah,
selfish.
I just yeah, please, seriously, it's not all about you, Sam. Anyways,
Let's talk about you, but anyway.
But so anyways, my thoughts with the Rule 62 is I remember when I first got sober, I went to another place called Blue Ridge, and I had my first day of counseling there. And the first thing I said to my counselor there was like, dude, if I get bored, I'm fucked.
Yep.
It's like, if I get bored, I'm going to get drunk. And if I get drunk, I'm going to die because that's what the doctor said, right? So I was like, this is kind of a big deal, dude. And I remember he like laughed in my face and he was like, I know where I want to send you. And it was to Insight, which thank God, because I just think it's cool. Like there is an entire programs all over the country now that is dedicated to teaching like young people. 29 is still young. Young people.
Well, weren't you like 27 or something?
I was 26 when I came in, I think. So
younger.
Yeah, I was younger, but no, I just like that there's places all over the country that are geared towards saying like, guys, you don't have to just be sober. You can actually have fun doing this shit. Because I needed that, dude. Mm-hmm. Because like what Tori was saying, I started like drinking and using drugs when I was like 6 and 7 years old as well. Like I started super young. I've never known anything else, man. So when I got sober, there was an honest to God part of me that was like, I'm gonna lose everything that makes me, you know. And I was just like, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun. Like when I was using until it got bad. That was like the last like 3 years. But up until then, I had like 15 years where like I did have fun because I knew nothing else. So getting sober, I was terrified. I was like, the only way I've ever known how to have fun and be social is to be inebriated, you know? And I think the coolest part about the whole idea of like enthusiastic sobriety is that they're like, just come in here, let your guard down, be a fool, don't be scared to get embarrassed. We love you. And like that love that I experienced from everyone who I got sober with, like all these guys in the room right here, it gave me the freedom to find me and like find that, like what Tori said, to find the inner kid that I never got to be, you know? Granted, I still act like a child a lot of the time. It's almost a problem. Not quite. I have fun, okay? But like I didn't have like that normal childhood where it was just like, here you go, man. So like getting sober, I've had so much fun. Like what Costa was saying, like the program we got sober at, every weekend, Friday and Saturday, they plan weird as shit things for us to do.
Oh, yeah.
That like honestly, again,
Some of it's ridiculous.
it's absolutely ridiculous, dude. It's stupid. One of my favorite ones we've ever done is slip and slide kickball, man. Dude, right?
So
I
fun.
love slip and slide kickball.
So fun.
It is my jam. But
What is it?
slip and slide kickball, it's exactly what it sounds like. You have slip and slides. You play kickball, and then you slide into a kiddie pool as first, second, and third base. And it's so much fun, dude.
And home.
Yeah,
And home.
and home. No,
home.
not home.
No?
Think about it, guys. It's not home.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
It's
right.
not.
But you do have
Yeah.
to slide.
You gotta fall into
still do have
every
to slide.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There would be a pool at the end. where
There
you're
still is
kicking.
a slip and slide though, and you still have to slide into what would be home
Yeah.
base.
And yeah, and so
I'm
that wouldn't
I'm
work.
describing it for the people that are out there watching that don't know what we're
Sorry,
talking
guys.
about. You know what I'm saying?
God, dude.
Sorry.
But like, anyways, like, and
Being
I just think
courteous.
I do. I just think it's important because it is so easy to take yourself seriously getting sober. Because when I got sober, I had a lot of fucking trauma to look at. I had a lot of past stuff that was like, if I dwelled on that for long enough and I took myself too seriously while looking at it, it was going to hurt more. I needed that relief that you guys were talking about. I needed that moment where it's like, yes, I'm in outpatient. I'm talking about my shit. I'm laying it on the table. I'm sifting through the stuff that kept me sick. But then right after that, it was important for me to be like, all right, now go learn to have fun. Because that's not a complete life. If I just went into the world, got sober and was like, figure your shit out, and I like dove into like the muck and got in there, like what made me sick, and then I just went home, oh my God, dude, I would have been fucked. I would have been so screwed. I needed that like time with you guys to be like, dude, just go have fun. Remember, like, yes, life happened. We made life super fucking hard on ourselves for a long time. But now we have an opportunity to go out and not like live that way anymore. And that's why I don't want to leave this way of life. That's why I'm actively pursuing a career in that. Like, dude, I found what made me happy, and it was like what Sam was saying. It was making other people happy. It was teaching them to have fun. It was loving the new sober person coming in and being like, dude, I know you're scared, but let's just go be fools. Trust me on this. Let's just go have fun, and you're going to be okay. And being able to say that, and like I know that because of my own personal experience, that's so cool. And to me, that's like what Rule 62 is all about. Mm-hmm. It's, yes, get in there. Talk about the serious stuff, but don't take yourself so seriously, because then you're going to get stuck there. Rule 62 to me is all about, yes, look at it, don't dwell on it though, and then get out of there and learn how to get yourself out of here, because I can get stuck in my head so easily, and it's really dangerous up there for me.
Yep.
So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about with the Rule 62. Is just, I do think it's important. We say it at the end of every show. Rule 62: don't take yourself so damn seriously. And then
And then we say we're sober, not dead.
we're sober, not dead, because we're
Which
not.
is how
dude.
we're going to sign off at the end of this show too.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Just in
Darn
case you were
it.
wondering. You didn't want to wait until the end.
But yeah, so those are my thoughts on the Rule 62. And yeah, Sandy, hi Sandy.
Love you, Sandy.
Love you, Sandy.
Santa Miranda?
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, y'all are amazing, and I'm proud of all of you.
So actually, I was going to ask, Sam, if you want to start, or any of you guys take it, whoever wants it. What are some like specific memories you guys have of getting sober where it was just like, I don't know, something stupid, ridiculous, a trip or an activity that we all did? Like, you guys have any thoughts on like just share with the audience like some shit that we do to get out of ourselves?
Ooh, story time.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I was loving what you were saying, Darin, about just the whole not wanting to get bored. Just, because I always had these different reasons of why I wanted to get sober or why I needed to be sober before, coming into insight of I have to get sober because, if not, I'll go back to jail. You know what I mean? if not, then I'll be back in the hospital, or if not, someone else is going to die. Like all this just stuff that I was like had just adapted to this shitty situation. And, like coming in and the reasoning for being sober changing to joy and love for life was like the coolest thing ever. You know what I mean? I think that was just wonderful to see how my reason for being sober changed from I just don't want to die or I can't OD again or whatever to I want to wake up every morning or I want to enjoy the different things in my life. And 100% there's been, countless times throughout, the past year and a half or so that I've just actually just enjoyed life. Like Tori was saying, being downstairs and just laughing till 3 o'clock in the morning and having to work in 4 hours. And like, we're going to stay, we're going to push through because we're making some really funny jokes right now. Just...
It was totally worth it.
Just ridiculous stuff, 100%. And I was exhausted the next day, but I was smiling. You know what I mean? Probably shouldn't have been driving customers' cars around, but regardless,
Whatever, man.
it's fine, So... And then, even down to the stuff of like recently, like being able to go with my girlfriend up to Colorado for a week. I have never taken a vacation. You know what I mean? Not once. Maybe when I was like 9.
I hadn't until I got sober too.
I don't know where, maybe into town, but it wasn't anything crazy. You know what I mean? I wasn't, I hadn't done all this crazy stuff. And if I was doing something fun, you know what I mean? I was either self-centered and feared out or intoxicated and wasn't actually enjoying it. So to be able to actually save up and pay to go on a trip with, my girlfriend and go and stay out in Colorado and stay in downtown and all this stuff and go up and, ski down a mountain and all this crazy stuff. That was absolutely insane. I think the first beach trip that I went on, actually the only one I went on because of work, but I think...
Was that last year's or
This is not this previous year, the year before that. So, yeah.
The one that right before you... Right after.
Right after, yeah. Right, yeah, I had like a month sober.
Yeah.
And we're driving down there and all this stuff. I got approved, you know what I mean, to go because I was in some trouble. Still am. They're not as strict, but I was really in trouble, and they let me go. You know what I mean, and it was awesome. And we're down there, and I remember just sitting on the beach looking out. I think Tori was not feeling too hot at the time, but just even sitting down on the beach or watching, kids try hot sauce where the guys had to wear gloves to put on the chips that they gave them. I did not do that. I did not want to experience that.
I lost my voice for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
it was bad.
Wait, yeah,
you
I thought people were gonna die.
Dude, I didn't even do the one that you had to sign a waiver for.
Yeah, this
it
was
was just
one of
it hit
the
me wrong, and I was just like, all of a sudden I was like, I can't speak. And I was like, is this gonna be forever?
Yeah, I might die. Yeah,
scared the hell out of me. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But just being down there, being able to stay with people that I was learning. I didn't know how to be a friend coming into Insight. I didn't know what a friend was. Like Tori said, I had people that wouldn't call the cops on me, and I was pretty chill with those people.
Those are good people.
Those were my homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be if we get in trouble, I won't say anything either. You know what I mean? And it's all right, cool. And so being able to see friendships come out of different relationships. You know what I mean? In sobriety, being at the shop, being able to play music, all these just different things that have just happened in my life that have just made me laugh or made me enjoy life even more, or even finding gratitude in small things, like being able to keep a job. You know what I mean? As ridiculous as that is,
that is
it was
not ridiculous.
I was
that is real.
Wow, this is cool. You know what I mean? I'm not about to get fired. And
Like, bring on the drug test.
right. Yeah, not being paranoid.
That is an
you know what I
empowering
mean?
feeling.
That is,
the
right?
best.
I get disappointed when I don't have to take a drug test.
Dude,
Like,
it's,
wait, what?
it's like when a cop pulls up behind you and you're like, just turn him on, bro.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
yep,
dare you, dude.
yep.
Go ahead. What you gonna do, man?
Like,
Search my car.
I'm not scared of you
Yeah.
anymore. Bring it.
I got pulled over the other night, and that's the exact thing. I think I was on the phone with you.
You were on the
I got
phone with
pulled
me.
over,
You were
yeah.
actually on the phone too.
Yeah.
I don't think you had.
I still get scared when I get pulled over by the police.
We got pulled over by the police
We
that one
did.
time,
I
dude.
was terrified.
Oh my god, that was a miracle.
I know.
Good thing we told the truth, I guess, right?
I know.
And we weren't actually doing illegal stuff before we got pulled over.
Yeah.
And he totally let us go.
There you
know.
go. Honesty, man.
Oh, it was, dude, it was
Crazy
bad.
how that works out for you.
I've prayed hard before, but not. That was a hard prayer. That was a hard
I was
prayer,
like, this
dude.
might be goodbye.
I was like, God, don't you dare let
have
this happen.
every
to him.
right
Don't you
to
dare
take
let
me
this
to jail
happen
right
to him.
But yeah, I think just moments where being able to like go over to my family's house and look them in their eyes and be like, I'm happy with myself. Being able to when my mom calls, not avoid the phone call because I don't want her to hear me. When I've been up for a week and a half. You know what I mean?
That one
Whatever.
just hit hard. That one rang true.
It's something else. Having my mom call and be like, I just wanted to let you know what was going on in my life. Like that. That's crazy. Or texting me and being like, hey, like it's cold outside, or like, could I bring you lunch today? Just random things that like I didn't get to experience because I dipped out when I was 14, and like being able to experience that and like experience what it's like to like be in a family, not only with my biological family, but like with the people around me at Insight, you know what I mean, who have just taken me in like 100% and like pretty much funded my existence getting sober, just in order to like give me a shot at life.
I feel
and, like,
that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like smile again, you know what I mean? I didn't think that was going to be a thing. So countless examples. There's just a few of them, but that's all I got.
Hell yeah. That is what's up. You guys got anything?
ET?
You got anything?
Ladies first. Come on now.
God, fucking beach trip. Sucked.
It's always my favorite. That's my all-time favorite function ever.
Yeah, the first I was with when Sam was talking about, I was withdrawing.
Sick as a
I came in,
dog.
JD left that Tuesday, and we left that Friday. And I told everyone, no, I'm not going. And they're like, huh, you gotta go. And I was like, fuck.
Part of treatment. Gotta go to the beach.
Yeah, right? God damn it.
Sorry, that
Withdrawing
sucks.
on
You
the
have to go to the beach.
Withdrawing on the beach. I'm
Back
from
in the
Florida.
same, you're back in the
I'm from
same state
Florida.
that we're going to. Yeah, that sucks so bad. Just those car rides are amazing, though. Just those car rides down to beach trip. Are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, that's having fun.
I did have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. And this past beach trip was awesome. Girls' beach trip, I didn't think, because, like, again, I didn't have friends before. So I was like, sorry, but, like, fuck no, do I want to hang out with all these girls for the goddamn weekend? Like, that's the last thing I want to do. Just because I was scared and I never had that. So fun. All the random functions and shit. Like, stupid stuff like fly swatter hockey, where like we literally
God.
play hockey with like fly swatters and ping pong balls. Like it's the stupidest, most outrageous shit. But
And you would think it's
so
not
fun.
violent, but
Oh my god, it's so violent. I elbowed Jackie in the face.
fuck
It's
up.
so fun, like that kind of shit. Laughing in the basement. Like the JD was coming into town, and a bunch of girls were coming over, and I was like, I don't want to hang out with a bunch of girls. And Amelia came over, and we snuck out of my window, opened my window, and threw Duke out the window.
Duke's your dog.
Yeah, who's Duke? The dog?
120-pound pit bull. He's my baby. He's the sweetest prince. But Mr. Man. But we somehow hoisted Duke out my window and snuck out while there's 10 girls there to hang out with me. So I felt really bad about it. I felt like a piece of shit. But we went and got ice cream with Duke and just laughed and sang in the fucking car and just fucked off and didn't have to think about shit for 30 minutes. That's what it does for me. Being with people and stuff is just I get to get out of my own fucking head. Going out to Phoenix and hanging with JD, that it was we fucking lived together for 8.5 of the 10 years, but it was just constantly running around trying to get stuff to survive. It wasn't having fun, being in the moment, like just doing like fun shit. So like going out to Phoenix for, banquet was awesome. Just kind of being able to do shit that we never got to do. Just second chance at everything. That's essentially what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's been so many times, so many like fun memories that it's like hard to like.
You guys are jogging a
think
bunch
of,
of
like,
memories that I
specifics.
forgot about. It's ridiculous. It's a lot of shit just like comes to my mind because like I forgot, dude. I didn't see the ocean until I got sober.
Yeah.
I told you back
Yeah,
in outpatient.
dude. There was just I had never
Oh my
gone
God.
and snowboarded on a mountain. I had never gone to the west, not the west coast. I didn't like go to California, but
Yeah.
like I
out
like
there.
went to Phoenix and I got to like I hike. I forgot like how much being like drunk and high all the time. I was just stationary. Like I felt like I was having a lot of fun, but I wasn't doing shit. I was just high, and, so I was just like I wasn't doing anything. And that's what's crazy to me is since I got sober, I've done more living in the last 3 years than I had done in the previous 26.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share that
What?
video of you
Please don't.
seeing the ocean for the first time.
Oh,
There's a video.
There's a video.
Oh yeah, there's a video.
Oh my God.
There's a video.
It's so sad.
Yeah, I mean
about
it's
Super
dramatized.
cute. I love it.
It's dramatized.
Have you seen it?
No, but I can imagine.
It's so bad.
It's kind of dramatized.
Yeah.
Don't.
I already said it 3 times before you even said not to say anything.
Was it genuine?
Yeah, totally
I mean,
genuine.
it was the very first time he ever saw
100%.
the ocean. It was the first time he ever saw the ocean. Back in out, that's actually probably one of my favorite memories.
Yeah.
I told him back in outpatient because we were in outpatient together, and I told him
Many
I was
moons
like,
ago.
and I'm from Florida. We're both from Florida. Yeah,
Florida you from?
I'm Fort Lauderdale.
Oh.
Pretty much Coral
Yeah.
Springs.
I didn't know that.
Coral Springs.
Get on his
I was
level.
born in Coral Springs Hospital.
What's up?
Coral
Room
Springs.
302. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I'm born in room
Grant.
302. I don't know. But I told him back in outpatient, I was like, when I heard that he's never been in the ocean, I was like, wait, you've never been to the ocean? Like, bro, I'm bringing you, like, we're driving together to beach trip. And he didn't
did.
get to go that year.
No, I missed it the first year.
Yeah,
I
he
was
missed it.
I was working. It was.
Okay.
I went the second 2 years, so it was cool. I
he
made up
went
for it.
the
2 out of
2
3.
last times.
But yeah, it was
But,
cool. He
like-
did promise me that. I forgot all about that in outpatient. He was like, "I'm gonna take you to the ocean. I'm gonna be there your first time."
Yeah.
And then he was adamant when he found out I was able to go to the second beach trip. He was like, "You're in my car, stupid." I was like, "All right, man." I was like I'm
I
down.
told you back in outpatient.
It's fucking cute. I know.
yeah,
So cute.
he's my boyfriend.
So
I'm
cute.
saying it live on camera right now. All right.
Y'all hear that?
We're in a relationship. No. But yeah, no, like seeing that reaction, like seeing how spiritual it was just like seeing like this man for the first time at
I'm
27
embarrassed.
years old, 27 years of his life, never seeing the ocean and being sober for, I think you were sober for like a year
Year and a half ish,
year and a
probably
half
at that time.
At that point,
I don't remember.
like
Was I?
for the first time, like having him see the ocean, like that drive that we had.
Dude,
Um,
it was fucking. It was an experience.
that drive down there was something else.
Dude, the second beach trip I went on, so like the first one it was cool, all about me. Second one I went on, I drove a van.
Oh, yeah.
Full of
Yeah.
dude. I drove a van full of kids all the way down to the beach because go figure, I was sober and I was able to, like I wasn't too drunk to drive, Hey, I was trusted, dude, which was crazy to me. I'm like really? All
Shout
of
out
them?
to Karen. Shout out to Karen for that.
Yeah, shout out to Karen for that. But
she
dude,
watches sometimes. I don't know if she's watching.
I hope she is. I love her. But and we will show the video. We're not going to show the video right now.
Can't show the video.
Yeah,
I
not
mean, I
right
guess
now.
We could.
Hold it.
No, actually, my phone is being used as the
That camera.
The camera.
It's one of the views. All right, so
Yeah.
we can't share it yet.
The big view of everybody. That's my camera right now.
Wait, where are we going to share it? All right, you go ahead and tell them where you're going to share it.
Oh, it'll be right here on the Most High Show.
There it is.
Facebook page. Yeah.
I'm embarrassed, dude. That's going to be a lot of people.
I hope I can
seeing
I
find
wanna
it because now I'm
see it.
promising it. I hope I can find it because now I'm promising it. I'm pretty sure it's on my Facebook. So it might be on my Facebook just don't scroll through too much.
Scroll through all of his Facebook. Go.
Please. There's some songs on there that I need to delete because the things.
Play them all.
Oh, my mom just said I might link that video now, so she might put it in the comments. Mom, if you could find that, put it in the comments.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
I hope it doesn't ring. Oh my God! Like last week,
I didn't put it on airplane mode. I told you to remind me.
Last week, the phone went off while it was being used as a camera. It was priceless. It was so
that's
awesome.
So great. So wait, does it keep shooting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It does. But no, dude, yeah, like it was crazy. I forgot what I was talking about. The party van.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to literally, like, I was terrified. I'm 29. I got a bunch of teenagers. I was like, I'm gonna be fucking miserable. But I wasn't, dude. We had a blast. They were all cool. I was sober enough to actually be present and like party with these kids and show them, like, dude, yeah, I'm going on 30. All right. You'll be going on 30 in like 15 years.
Yeah.
Just know you don't have to be like dead on the inside and be an adult by then. Cause like I'm not, and I fucking love it. And so like, dude, beach trip was amazing. And I forgot also, I had never gone. I went skiing, not skiing. I snowboard. Did you snowboard?
I snowboarded.
Okay, good
Yeah.
for you. I was gonna give you shit.
though.
I was gonna give you shit if you said
man.
skiing. So
Come on, dude.
I didn't know which one it
Like I
was.
ski.
You don't look like you ski. That's
Right.
why I was like,
Like I
wait, you
snowboard.
ski or snowboard?
Snowboard. all the way.
But dude, yeah, like I said, the whole like culture of Rule 62, not taking yourself so seriously and having fun, has literally allowed me to live, like I said, to live more in the last 3 years than I did my entire life.
Live your best life, man.
I'm living the best life, right here, right now.
Before we move on, though, Nikki T, you got anything? You got any memories or anything like that?
Hit him with it.
Go ahead.
I had a thought.
Go ahead, dog.
See if I can catch it. Yeah, I was just thinking about like how. Oh man, brain farts.
Yes.
Best kind of farts.
Yeah, that's,
They're the only kind of
No
farts
smell.
allowed in the studio.
I remember. Just like I am like naturally like just a resentful like dude, like being a little kid, just growing up, still being a little kid that just is like says no to everything, you know. So like the things we do on the weekend in the group, or like just hanging out with people in general, or things when I was younger and I'd see people having fun, like
Like
to
how
me,
you air quoted that.
yeah.
Like it was
Douchebags,
actually.
what is that shit?
Fucking fake.
And I don't mean to be like I was too cool or anything, but that's how I felt. Or you know, like
You were too cool.
I thought
get
so.
it.
You know,
Couldn't handle it.
You know, that was real for me. I would like everything was not good enough for me. You know, life itself is like, yes, you know, shit. Like it's not good. Like, or you know, that's why part of the reason I turned to drugs is like I'm just a resentful dude that's got a void and nothing's gonna fill it. Nothing's good enough. And it wasn't until like, you know, being able to like open myself up enough to like, I don't know, just like doing those things and with the help of others, like being able to like experience just like taking like reality, like things in front of me at face value, like for what they are. That's kind of like what not overnight, but like over time, like makes me more okay with life and more okay with like the activity, you know, that maybe in the past I would have been like, shot that down. And I'll still shoot things down. I'll hear about some fun thing that people are doing and I'll be like, yeah, I'd rather like, you know, cry myself to sleep or something. But like when I like, I haven't like ability to go and send it and do it and trust that I don't know what's good for me at this point. And, you know, doing that like enough times, I can see like I can make new memories and see like, oh, like that thing that I used to not ever want to get out of bed to do, like is actually sick and it's fun and it's not, you know, there's like things that you see past like the actual thing itself, and it's more like about like the people you're with, or just like being able to have that freedom from self. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's like just me like thinking about the like taking life on life's value, and that's ultimately like how like one of the pulls for me to be sober today is like I want to be, you know, like my best person. You know, I see you guys and like other people that are just generally good people, and I want to be a good person, and like the only way I can see myself doing that is like taking life for what it is, and I have to be clean to do that. So
Boom.
Yeah. It kind of brings us into the last little thing that we want to talk about.
Already?
Yeah, man. So we got 8 minutes.
Damn it.
What?
We got, it's
Yeah.
already been an hour.
It's
bro.
already been an hour.
Shit, really?
I told you guys.
Oh my god.
I was about to
It
say,
happens-
go
it
this fast at
happens-
work.
Oh my god. Christ.
it doesn't even go by this quick at meetings sometimes.
No.
Those are
Yeah.
only, and those are only like 40 minutes long.
I know.
Sorry.
Stop with that.
You know what? If this is the only thing that I have wrong going on in my life right now, I'm pretty good. All right.
God damn.
I know.
Sure.
He's just-
Until I get it.
All right then.
Hang on.
No, but like gratitude.
I knew it.
Right?
I knew it. We close on it every week.
Yeah,
It's-
But like being able to, like you guys have been saying, like be free of myself. You know what I mean? Like be free of my fears. Be free of, and don't get me wrong, I'm still fucking scared.
I'm not scared of shit.
I'm scared all the time. I'm scared all the time.
Literally every day of my life.
What is fear? I don't know. But like today, I'm grateful to be scared. You know what I mean? Today, I'm grateful to be able to walk through some shit and get on the other side and say, yeah, I walked through that. You know, today I'm grateful that I'm able to have fun with people. Today I'm grateful that I'm able. And you just blowing up over there, huh?
I know,
She's
Miss-
popular.
Miss Popular.
So
She's
popular, dude. Everyone
Do
loves
you need to
Tori.
go, Tori?
Tori, are we keeping you?
You're excused.
Please go ahead, Ghost.
Today I'm grateful for moments like these. You know what I mean? Like where we get to have y'all on and talk about what we're, you know, like how we have fun in recovery, you know. And that's just like, I'm going to kind of keep it short a little bit, but I mean, those are just two of the many things that I'm grateful for today. You know, it's to just be able to have this chance to give back to people, not just like the people that are in this room, but people that are watching. You know, there's a lot of parents of friends that we have who are family members pretty much to us at this point. You know what I mean? Like that are second moms to us, that are second dads to us, that are watching right now and that do watch on a weekly basis. I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for my actual parents, you know, and my actual family. But yeah, so I just kind of want to like, let's go around the room real quick and kind of shoot off some things that we're grateful for, just to
No pressure, guys.
end it on a little gratitude, on a little gratitude
good.
trip. You know what I mean? So we'll start off as always with Sam.
Yeah, I mean, my life in general, grateful just to be alive. You know, I remember getting sober, just being like, I'm on fucking borrowed time. And like, you know, today, like I'm grateful for things that like I never thought I'd be grateful for. Like I'm grateful for my past. I'm grateful that I've experienced loss, as terrible as that is, because I get to relate to people that go through it themselves.
Yeah.
You know, I'm grateful for, you know, like my family and friends that like no matter how much bullshit I've put my friends or my family through, that they continue to put up with me because they actually love me. And the reason that they can actually love me is because I've actually grown to love myself. You know what I mean? And they care about, you know, they care about me. You know what I mean? And like, you know, I'm grateful that like I don't fucking wake up feeling like I'm gonna die, or I don't wake up in the hospital, or I don't wake up in prison, or I don't wake up in wherever I get to, you know, wake up and enjoy my life. And, you know, grateful for insight, you know what I mean, that they gave me a second chance. Like, I'm grateful I get to smile, you know what I mean? I'm grateful, like, I get to laugh. You know, I'm grateful for all the people that, you know, no matter how much at the time I didn't want to admit it, you know what I mean, tried to help me, and tried to push me to grow, you know what I mean, as uncomfortable as that is, you know, trying to point me into a different direction and something better in life.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, man. Mr. Nick.
Mr. Nicky T.
Mr. Nick T.
Oh man, I don't know. A lot of things. definitely like family is one. I used to, always, as I got older, think like that was something I would push away more and more. But so like, yeah, the relationship I have with my parents and is cooler than I could have imagined it ever being. And it's something I like actually want, and I want it to be a part of my life for good. And that's cool. Yeah. It's different.
Your parents watch sometimes, right?
Yeah. No way.
Yeah, they be
way.
watching
They totally do.
Well, shucks. I don't know. Yeah, definitely insight, and just like grateful for like a second chance, and like I hit a lot of bottoms, and like I did not expect this place to be to meet you guys, like to I just didn't see like a future, I didn't see much like else going on, and like insight being as cool as it is, and so shout out to that program and those people.
Those people.
Those guys.
We are those people.
So yeah, I
to
wouldn't
us.
be like where I am today, which is like me just like continue to work on myself and be open to keep asking questions and asking for help and stuff. I'm grateful for like the guidance from other people, and that I'm open to it today. I guess that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Miss Tori?
I could literally go on about gratitude for hours.
You've got approximately 30 seconds. No, I'm joking.
Oh, God. I was like, okay, so
You've got to end this exactly an hour.
That's exactly when it's supposed to end.
God, fuck. I'm grateful for the program, 100% for insight, for the Mustard Tree Foundation, who gave me a second shot, just like Darin and Sammy, and, took a chance on us, because I didn't do anything in my life to deserve that or have that coming to me. So super, super grateful for that, and just being able to see this way of life, because I've gotten so much out of the past year and a half. Like Darin said, 100% this past year and a half, I have lived more than in the 28 and a half years prior. I have been happier. I have gotten so much out of it. Super grateful to have like self-worth and like be independent, be able to be okay with myself. I went through a lot of pain during the past year and a half, that first 9 months or so, because I was, like I said, in a 10-year relationship that ended, and he was on the other side of the country, and I didn't know how to be a person. I had no idea how to be by myself. And as difficult as those 9 months were, I'm so grateful for all of it. I am so grateful for all of the fucking pain and all of the hard times, everything, because everything just got so much better for me. And it just made me stronger because of it. I'm grateful, we're back together. I have a second chance at that, because I thought I had fucked that up royally. Super grateful people that love me. And like Sam said, family. I didn't have much of a relationship with my family for my entire life. I went home. I've gone home and seen them twice now in the past year and a half that I've been sober. Have a relationship with my brothers. I talk to my dad, which is fucked up weird, but so cool. So cool that we actually talk about stuff, and I could be real with him. And I got to meet my niece for the first time. It's just, there's so much shit that I've gotten out of this. I could literally go on for days and days about gratitude.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, yes. I love this part of the show. I really do. Because it forces me at least once a week. I try to do it more than just once a week, I promise. But to focus
Just for this little 2 minutes that
for 1 minute of my day, of my life per week, I think about gratitude. And then it's just nothing. No, I'm joking. But no, it is cool because I get to tap into this piece of sobriety, this that I was taught, and it is to focus on gratitude for a minute, and I think sitting here talking about Rule 62, talking about not taking myself so seriously, I think the number one thing that came up for me that I was super grateful for, other than finding this rubber band that I've been playing with this whole time, is the the fact that I'm grateful that people pushed me out of my comfort zone when I wasn't ready, and I'm super grateful that my perspective on fear has changed. I used to if I got scared, I was like, well, that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to do shit. And now, like, I'm grateful that I can look at fear now and be like, that's an opportunity to grow.
Yep.
You know? And
Lit.
and then
Tell it now.
but just do the rest like this. But no, I just want. But yeah, no, seriously, like that's what one of the things I'm most grateful for about my life today is fear is no longer this insurmountable obstacle. I look at fear as opportunity today, and sometimes it's an opportunity to just go out and embarrass myself and trust that my people are still going to love me. God's going to have my back, and I'm going to be okay. You know, like I got that today, and that's I'm super grateful that I have gotten that clarity and that perspective on life through getting uncomfortable and making a fool of myself and not taking myself so damn seriously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. God, I love it. Love this part of the show.
So good.
Well, I hate this part of the show.
I know.
Because it's time to let y'all go.
Thank you so much to everyone who watched. Got some awesome participants tonight. I love all of you guys who left comments. Thank you to all of our guests for stopping in. This was awesome.
you.
Last minute notice, you guys really pulled through.
Thank you guys again for. I mean, I know it was like really short notice, but
No worries.
No, thank you.
Some of it was like an
guys.
hour. It was ridiculous.
yeah.
But
Shout out to these guys because
Yes.
you know, like.
Without them,
I'm
we wouldn't
grateful
have
for
a
that.
show, right?
Yeah,
We wouldn't have a show without them.
It would just be me and him talking like this at that point.
I don't want to watch this.
I don't want to watch.
I don't want to watch that, dude.
So, one more shameless plug.
One more shameless plug. Take it away.
All right. So, if you have not already downloaded the Most High Media app, go ahead and download the Most High Media app. Available anywhere and everywhere where apps are available. We will have Rule 62 up on there. We have Recovery Rundown on there, which is our weekly news segment about anything
Shout out James.
and everything. Shout out James Goodson. About anything and everything recovery and mental health related. And that's not just recovery on drugs and alcohol, by the way. We cover everything from eating disorders to trauma to literally anything that you can recover from. We will have.
It's a cool show.
Up on there. It is.
Yeah.
It's
Check that shit out. Recovery Rundown.
It's
It's
produced
awesome.
by me, written and hosted by James. Executive producer.
Mom,
Christian.
wait. Mom, I didn't say hi to you. I love you so much. All right.
Hi, Mom. My mom says, "Go Chiefs." That's right.
Man.
Go Chiefs.
Anyways, back to producer
Oh yeah,
Christian.
No, executive producer Christian. I'm making this right now because he gives me shit for it on the daily. Because I didn't know what executive producer meant, and I just kind of thought it just sounded cool, so I put myself as it.
He's like, I'll go and take that credit.
And then he was like, yeah, that's like, whatever, but
Not your job.
and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just make myself producer then, because I don't put any money down. So that's my little embarrassing moment for the week. And I just went ahead and tell y'all. But go ahead and download the app. We have all that cool shit on there. Plus, we have recovery related podcasts. We just
Life
put this
stories.
one up.
There's a lot of cool shit on
Life
there.
stories. You can hear my life
Yes.
story. You can also hear Darren's life story. Any of you guys ever want to come in and to share your life story, that'll be on the Most High show. Sometimes hosted by me, sometimes hosted by Christian, Leslie, and a host of other hosts. Darren maybe even wants to come in and host one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's it for the show.
For this week. Thanks,
this
y'all.
week.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
We'll see y'all next week. And remember, we're sober, not dead.
And don't take yourself so damn seriously.
There it is. I told you I was coming. I love y'all. See y'all next week.